Microphone. Ah, microphone. There we go. My microphone stopped working the moment I started streaming, which is always a great thing. Why am I streaming, you might ask? It's because I don't have anything to do tonight, because my project's submitted, and I have a presentation tomorrow, and I'm just sat here. So, rather than let my large flatulent ass just fester, I'm going to try and enjoy Starfield. Now, I gave Starfield a negative review after 100 hours of gameplay. That means that I know this game quite well now. I've played the main story 6 times, which is surprising for 100 hours. Anyway, my negative review is this is a game that perfectly shows you Bethesda has no clue what makes a successful game. The games industry is based on innovation. It's our bread and butter. Bethesda is sat here eating the drywall instead. Apparently people are smoking something here. It got the most innovative award. I was quite upset. It got most innovative on Steam. I'm sure it was out of irony, but games companies don't understand irony. They're the equivalent of, well, me. They've got autism. They're not going to understand, that. They're just not going to understand. They're not going to understand. They're going to go, oh, we got this award. Hooray! I mean, the fucking... They're just not hold on. They're not going to understand. They're going to go... Why am I hearing this twice? Yeah. Shut up. There we go. Don't want to hear me twice. Once is enough. Anyway, it's basically... Hooray! Oh, for fuck's sakes! Why are you on... How many versions of my stream am I listening to? Why am I hearing this twice? Christ! Shut up! Right, there we go. Anyway, what I was trying to say is the fucking trailer for Starfield. They've got thousands of 10 out of 10 reviews, but nobody from the community likes it. Which is really weird. Like, it's got mostly negative reviews on Steam, which is not something you want inherently if you're playing video games. It's not, Just some advice, if you're making a game out there and you get mostly negative reviews, it's a sign you need to read them. Now, Starfield, is it savable? Yes, 100%. Is it fixable? Totally. Because this has the potential to be amazing. However, this cannot be a Bethesda move of we're going to spend 8 years waiting for the goddamn mods to fix our game for us. We cannot have that happening. It's got to be, from what I can tell, and this is where I'm at, it's got to be a DLC. It's the only way I can logically see it making any sense. A DLC that reworks a bunch of the systems. Adds in some really good faction-based quests, and you know, we're basically looking for, Borderlands 1. That's where we're at. Borderlands 1 isn't a particularly fun game, but the DLC was exceptionally fun. It was well built, because it really wasn't buggy. It wasn't a bug-filled mess. It was just, The DLC is exceptional for Borderlands 1. It's what made it pop back in the day. And so, if we had a similar thing with Starfield, where the DLC is worth it and big enough, and added more stuff to planetary exploration and bases, you totally see it. But, I've decided how I'm playing Starfield this day. Enough of my very long rant about this game. We're going to make a new game, and I'm going to talk through a few things in the game that already upset me. Number one is, melee builds are not valid. You cannot go into space and hit everything with a hammer. Why can't you go into space and hit everything with a hammer? Oh, the wonderful reason. Because if you go into space and hit everything with a hammer, you will just get shot. Everything is ranged. There are goddamn aliens that are ranged. Like, you'd be lucky if anything's melee, and there's one perk to support it. There's nothing... There's, like... It lacks a lot of perks and build options that you would have, or blocking, or anything like that. You don't have any of that. Anyway, let's listen to Lynn and... I forget what his name is. Hella?
Good. Oxygen's good?
Yeah,
Just do
and
what
we'll
you
see
did
how it
last time,
goes.
and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Don't get me started, by the way.
It's just like, I work in the Stardock, except with more cave-ins.
On the FPS. It's gonna be good, but it's got DLSS on, so it's gonna look like the most overly rendered bollocks in the world.
Solid. And, you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah.
So look, they don't have
And the
helmets
fact that I
on.
can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
We're in a big rock tunnel.
Untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for rune space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Sorry, there's a shadow from that down there, but nothing else.
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Look, shadow there, but like, it's not connected to anything, it just sort of stops here at the edge of the white logo. Like...
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
Longer. Grab some samples.
Always.
Right, we have to do our typical Bethesda really shitty fucking cold open.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty. Keep
See, I don't get this. We just went down a big thing and we're like, keep your hat on. There's no oxygen. You're just casually putting it on. There's no airlock.
We fell on a rock with a breathable atmosphere.
Ugh, anyway. Right, I'm gonna grab a drill.
you away. A job like this in the United Colony?
I mean, the game is inherently quite pretty. I stand by this. It is a quite pretty little game. But it is also kind of hard on the eyes. It's got a lot of cool lighting. It's not my cup of tea. But this is me being picky. I really was interested in getting involved in another Bethesda game, but most importantly, I need it to be something unique. That's very much why I went into Starfield blind. And I went into Starfield the first time completely blind. This is my, like, 4th playthrough, 5th playthrough. Yeah, or something stupid. I don't know. I played it a lot, and I still can't quite enjoy it. So I figured I'd stream it and see if the community can help me enjoy it.
No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up. Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
Boing.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exception. Come on, pick it up.
Ta-da! Oh, give me a second. I just need to check my Discord. So my plan is to stream the game and see where I end up. Anyway, cuts a crate, gives you a laser. Laser stuff, you good.
Ma'am, juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. What is the rule with that thing?
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
I'm busy. Anyone else bother?
What's wrong with you?
You can just straight up just like laser these people, by the way. They just think you're a dickhead and that's it.
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
So yeah, they're just mining beryllium as you do. But we weren't hired for this. We were hired as classic Bethesda bait.
Well, look at you. Showing some initiative. Come on, let's check it on Hella.
Yeah, she normally tells you to go in here and do some mining, but I just went and picked them up. While the story's going on, because the story is basically just her moaning at people that you basically never see again. Right, there we go. I believe that's most of it, yeah. Woo! Hi!
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it says 3, 2, 1, but if you're too close, it don't do it. I think you have to, like, come back and talk to her.
This job. This is delicate.
Oh, yeah. Looks so delicate. There we go. Yeah, you stand back far enough, and then they pixelate the wall out.
Break. Shutting down.
And then we're supposed to go through, like, this, like, cave-based system and go there. You can go down here. The game's just lagged the fuck out. Just bear with me. There we go. It's fixing itself. So, like, we could go down into this cave and be like, ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, more rocks. Yay, I love rocks. And mining these does give you resources. It's just the resources in this game are effectively useless is where I found them. What difficulty am I on? I should be on the hardest. Oh, no, I'm on hard. Not very hard. There we go. Because this game's got a weird difficulty as well. And you can explore down here. It's just like a nice little cave, basically. There's really not much going on. I believe there's iron here. No, neodymium for magnets. There you go. It's a little area here full of secret rocks. Super sneaky secret rocks. So in the intro, you can get more than just beryllium. Look at that. Wow. Look at us with our super sneaky rocks. I love being a space miner. Anyway, then Lynn over here with Hella. Weird gravity, right? Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why
Hi,
would
Dash.
anything go wrong?
Would you shut up?
Sneaky little rocks. Yeah, totally.
Client is on his way.
Yeah. You want me to fuck off? Okay, great. Bye. So, like, our whole deal, the reason we were, like, hired is not so we could actually mine. Oh, no. It's so that we can, grab this thing and basically die.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Oi? What are you oying me for? Be nice to him. We were hired as bait. I won't be nice to him.
Do you see anything?
We're literally hired as, like, space bait. Anyway, welcome to the artifact. There's floaty cubes, which you can walk into and knock around. It's like the coolest part of the entire game, in my opinion. The best objective is to be bait. Well, not if you care about yourself. So yeah, there's some weird, expensive deposits we can mine here. Ooh, Kalamite. Wow, and then... Wow, let's mine this one. What is it? What could it be? It's an artifact! Cool! So we grab it. And then we become the most important person in the universe. The main character.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who
Maybe she
you
could
are?
lick them for
Food
science.
for Argos extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Here we go, character creation! So, time to create our character, finally. Ugh. So, I can pick what I look like. Part of me really wants to play as just this old lady. Does it like a really old lady is one of them, which I think is hilarious. Hold on. I've lost the old lady. Could be a random 35-year-old woman. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'll go with. I think I'll just pick a random one. Shall I be a really old man? There's just something about this world. There's a lot of potential there. Oh no, yeah, there's this old lady. There we go. I mean, you can custom change, so why not I just leave it on like a vaguely default, and I'll show you the bit I'm actually interested in. So, we get to pick a background for our character, which will help me dictate what they look like. The background gives you starting skills. The mustache. I like to play women in games. You can't... Well, you can have a mustache, but it's a bit... Yeah, I don't like mustaches. Anyway, so, we can be all these things. I think the first time I played this, I decided I was going to be a chef, because the idea of going to alien planets, killing them with a melee weapon, eating them as food, was really fun. Turns out these skills are practically useless. So, yeah, we're going to be having a bit more of interesting experience is what I'm going to say. Interesting experience. So, yeah, we've got lots of options here. Like, we could be good at weightlifting, piloting, and ballistic weapons. So these are, like, ship skills. This is, like, a human skill. This is, like, a science, so we could be, like, a professor with research, geology, and astrodynamics. Yeah, there's quite a few interesting things. I think I'm gonna go with professor. Advanced technology is one thing, but it takes skill and patience, a little bit of love to coax the capability. So it allows you to jump further, minerals, and research projects. That's really good. I want to go fully into science. And so, let's be a scientist. She looks like a femshep. She does a little bit. My femshep always had what was it, the red hair? I really liked the default red hair femshep. Sorry, to me, and maybe this is just me, it's the chins. You do get more chins when you become fatter. You do lose chins when you become a little skeleton. Let's just be average. Yeah, there's no shame in average. Are we gonna lick crystals for science? Something along those lines. What are the walk styles? Okay, one looks like you shat yourself. And the other doesn't. Okay. Sure. Let's pick a head shape. Yeah, why don't you have like a weirdly round head? That's fine. Let's pick a hairstyle. Give me a number between 1 and 40. 40 looks like we've had some small problems. I'm gonna pick a color. You know what? Let's go pink. I'm yet to receive a number. Excuse me. I asked for a number. $27. I hate it. You look like a K-pop star. God. Anyway, eye color. What says eye color to me? Yeah, that's it. Our eyes are milky. You gave me a number. I know, you just took your time with it. I'm sorry. It's not my fault you take forever. There we go. We'll get a notch in our eyebrow to show that we're, what is it? Is that bi or a lesbian or... It means something like that. I don't know what the fuck it means. I don't know. Why don't people just wear name tags? I think it's easier. Less guessing. Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. I've just realized why. It's fine. There we go. You got a face. You got a nose somewhere, right? Nose? Nose. Yeah, nose. Let's pick a nose. Not that one. No. There we go. We have a lady. I think. Teeth. Yeah, just normal teeth are fine by me. Chin. Neck. Oh yeah, give me one of those. Oh yeah, the old grandma wrinkles, because we've had, like, plastic surgery. I like it. So, like, our body says, hey, I'm 80. And my face says, hey, I'm 32. Yeah, no, I changed my mind. Jewelry! Hoop earrings are a terrible idea. Especially, like, in space, you don't want hoop earrings. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, this lady doesn't have ears. Okay, we'll get you a nose ring then. You know, like a cool nose ring. Yeah! Now you look like a cow. And we'll make it green. Yeah, why not? What? Dermesthetic. Oh, like skin complexion. What kind of fucking terrible... Just say complexion. Is it just me? I'm not really seeing a difference. Fuck it, that'll do. Blemishes. You want like a... What the fuck was that? Kind of look at cheetah. What's that like? Not Marvel. It's a DC character who's like half cheetah. I swear it's a DC character. Yeah, scars! Okay. Give me a number between 1 and 26. We need a scar, because all cool characters have scars. And slash or robot legs. What the fuck is a facial form? Oh, it's whether you got wrinkles. Okay. $18. Boosh! Look at that! That's actually quite a cool scar, because it doesn't actually look that pretty. Like, you know how, like, sometimes games beautify scars? So it's like, every scar is just happens to be perfect. That looks like a really bad acid burn. I like it. Like, it's not perfect. Do you know what I mean? I like it I wish scars in games were a bit more realistic. About there. And that's exactly where it was anyway. Right, tattoos! Very important. We obviously want... Oh, yeah. Fuck it. A skull on the other side of our face. Because we're not worried about getting a job. Like, that is just horrifying. It's not even a good skull. It looks like it's been drawn on with paint. Christ. I mean, like, it's one thing if you're gonna get face tattoos, but if you get, like, shit face tattoos, then you're an idiot. That's cool. Quite like that. That's better, but it would work better with colours, I'd say. No. Oh, a cat where the paw prints start at your eye, and then it's like a cat sitting on you. That's horrifically cute. And that's just a cat in space. Why is there a cat in a spacesuit? That's so confusing. Okay, I'm gonna go with... I quite liked... What was it? This one? Yeah. We're gonna make it more intense. Because why would you get... Wow, you could get it in just the worst colours. Okay. Lipstick. Eyeliner. Oh, good lord. Right. Okay, let's put some dirt on there, because, you know, I feel like a dirty birdie. That eyeliner, that upper eyeliner, that lower eyeshadow, that upper eyeshadow, this lipstick accent, that lipstick base, and these cheeks. Ta-da! Wow, we look haggard. Anyway, we're going to be a professor. We're all about that science. We have no combat abilities. We are shit at combat. Because I've decided how I'm going to play the game is as a scientist. I am not going to be good at killing things. I am not even going to try and be good at killing things. I am going to run away. I am going to scream. And I'm gonna do motherfucking science. That is the plan. Because all the red skills, they're like your combat skills. All the blue skills, they're like your ship skills. All the green ones are like stamina, stealth, crap like that. And so, like, I quite like the idea that it's like not a mixture of these. I've just gone all in science. And now my favorite thing, traits. Now, traits are really weird little, like, perks that define your character in this game. This is possibly the best thing they ever did in the game. And I know exactly what I'm going with. Number 1. Okay. What do we want? So, like, alien DNA. You volunteered for controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you have increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't effective. You know, so there's like things. There's also, like, Serpent's Embrace. There's factions within this system. There's 3 major factions. Well, technically 4. So you've got the Freestar Collective, the United Colonies. So United Colonies is like a city-based economy. The Freestar Collective is basically America. Or Texas. Like everyone wears cowboy hats and lives in a desert, which is really weird, because apparently those two fought at one time, and you've got like the super scientific, like hyper cool armor people, and then you've got people living in wooden huts. Don't get me started. Wooden huts in space. Anyway, And then there's the other ones. There's a pirates group, so you can join pirates. And then there's House Varun, which is what the Serpent's Embrace is about. From what I can tell, they might as well not be in the game. They don't do anything. So, here's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with our important ones. Really important ones. We can pick religion-based ones, as you can see there. Survival-based ones. How do I turn these off? There we go. So, hero worshipped. That's the first thing we're going for. Because way back in Oblivion, there was a non-playable character called the Adoring Fan. If you won in the arena in Oblivion. And a bright side, you just get him in this game as well. So we're going to have an annoying guy that follows us everywhere and says nice things. It's like having a child that's nice to you. Yeah. We're also going to have... Kid stuff! Your parents are alive and well. So, our mum and dad, they're lovely, they're happy, they're out there existing in space, and we can go and stumble across them, or go and see them at home. The only disadvantage is I lose 2% of my income. But now, I've got a friend who will never not love me, and a family. What more do I want? Like, seriously. So, that leaves the last one free to pick. So, if any catch the eye, let me know. We've got things like, Dream Home. We could have a house, but it has a nice big mortgage we have to pay off. Empath. You know, you're connected to the feelings of others. Or, like, the opposite of those. So, like, Empath has an opposite, I'm pretty sure, where you just don't care about people. Likewise, you know, if you're raised universal, you're a member of the universal religion in space, which is like everything's connected or enlightened. Mass Effect 2.0, yeah. So, I recommend something simple, like, you know, wanted. Someone put a price on your head, and occasionally people will just show up and try and kill you. I quite like that idea. I really like that idea. Because that's like maximum chaos to the run. You're gonna enter like a scientific colony, your mum and dad might be visiting, the Adoring Fan shows up, and then you've got a bunch of mercenaries coming to murder you. It's just like... could there be more things going on? I quite like. The other ones are a little bit like, you just get different dialogue, or like, you're better off in space. So, like, health and oxygen are increased on the surface, but in space, you have less. You know, kind of useful, I guess. So, I'll let you lot pick that. Pick one. Do it. Pick one. You know you want to. Been spending ages building this character already. How? Christ, we're half an hour in. Okay. Yeah, introvert. You really need your alone time. Running uses less oxygen when you're alone, but when you're with other people, it's more. Pick the happiest one. That's the thing, like, I don't think I can do happier other than you own your own home. But, I mean, if you're a space scientist, let's say own home isn't really it, so... You know what, let's do this one, let's do Taskmaster. I quite like that. So, like, I've got a lovely friend, I've got a family, and also, if you work for me, you will do your job! That's basically it, yeah. Like, you're really well-rounded, but basically, it just means that, like, if your ship's, crew notice something's, broken, they can automatically repair things, which is really useful. It just means crew are more expensive to buy. So, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. And now I need a name for the professor. She's pink. She's got a scar, milky eyes, green nose ring. She's a professor with a mom and a dad and a best friend. And, also she touched a random object in a mine and saw space lights. So... I'm not good at naming people. Okay. This might be just because your name in chat has the word slushy in it, but I do think slushy is a good name. Then again, we could just be Femshep 2. But let's be honest, we're gonna be nowhere near as badass as Femshep. Femshep's pretty badass. We're more likely, what is it? Comrade Werner. Yeah, I'm going with Slushy, actually. You know what? Fuck it. Slushy it is! Slushy! Done. It's named after you. There we go. Character done. Confirm!
That's right. I forgot. The professor. You were really out of place when you first showed up, Dusty. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
There was light and music.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All
Hooray!
this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Ta-da! We're in! This is us. Hello. And we have a laser. Pew! I don't like playing games third person, though.
Wait, the Explorers Group? Thought they were kind of a joke.
So, I'm just gonna have a quick look around, see what I can, grab from here. Because our contact from Constellation is landing. So, Constellation is the Explorers group in this, galaxy, so to speak. And,
You don't look good.
yeah, I mean, you look ugly too, so fuck off.
Supervisor's log. It's day 2 of August Extractor's Vecteritic.
Hold on.
Our collective claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha.
Just trying to get
Flight
through my
setup was
shift.
fairly painless. New record for us. 18 hours, including the elevator. The prefabs are starting to show their age, though. Time to rebudget for new equipment. I'll get.
All right.
The crew is good. Spirits are high enough. Ella is a pain
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
in my ass, as always. And completely indispensable.
I'm
What's the
working.
saying? The problem is, I love him, and he knows it. Calvert remains the weak link. You just can't train away stupid. But she's got a daughter on Mars or someplace and needs the cred, so she gets one more chance. If she does wash out in the end, we've still got the Dusty. And there's definitely some promise there.
Anyway, sorry, audio log started when I picked it up, because I'm just, like, obviously, the moment you just have, like, a big problem and your big, mental breakdown or whatever, and you see stars and stuff, what do? You just wake up and start picking up everything that might be considered valuable around you. That's what you do. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is the Explorers group did the contract on that artifact thingy we pulled out the rock. They're called Constellation, and they will be arriving in a minute, and they explore space, while everyone else argues about it, pretty much. And that's all the backstory that you need to know based on what they're saying. Other than that, I'm just going to quickly have a little bit of a robbery,
Argos usually ain't so good at
because, hey, it'll be fine.
This time, like a miracle.
Yoink. Magnet, protein bar, no. Ping pong ball, tweezers, cheddar snack, no. Cool. Right, there we go. Rob this room. Money. You know, you just casually just take a few things here and there. That's all it is. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly check my inventory, because I did pick up some clothes. Here we go. I'm wearing minor utility. This has better energy resistance. Lots of stats. I'm going to go with that one, because it has energy resistance and airborne. So if the air outside is a bit shit, this will give me a bit more airborne protection. I'm also going to put on a helmet, because apparently I don't have a helmet on. Cool. There we go, and that means I can turn my light on now. Grab that. Cool! Hold on. Flibbles!
Y'all are putting that first aid seminar to work on you, huh?
Hey, that was my sandwich!
Not interested. Whatever it is.
I just have a habit of picking up people's sandwiches. Ooh, deck of cards. No, that's worth it, yeah.
Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
Diddly diddly diddly, diddly diddly diddly. So basically, we're just robbing the place, because in typical video game fashion, we're going to be leaving here in a minute.
Supervisor's log.
Yeah. And so anything we can steal is probably pretty good. Right, here we go. Put your helmets on, let's go. Woohoo! Outside! So, I'm gonna tell you this now. Biggest problem with this game is that a lot of this is a desolate wasteland that's very copy and paste. Some of it is really good though, like Ship's Landing. Just look at this. You can see them come into the atmosphere and they land, and you can go right next to them. See? How cool was that? Really cool. That's called stealing sandwiches. What, you've never stolen a sandwich before? How else do you get sandwiches? What, I'm gonna make them? You wish. See? There's like this giant... Where's Vasco? Ah, there you are. Hello.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new girl found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett, not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right? Went on a trip, huh?
Yeah. I saw lights and crap.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits. and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I'd lost.
Ta-da!
Barrett?
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Pirates! It's time for us to go kill some pirates. Here they are. You ready for this? Oh. My laser doesn't reach that far. Oh! And I'm immediately low on health. Yeah, higher difficulties aren't great. Haha! Time for me to use a proper weapon. New Mass Effect looking real nice. It's not Mass Effect! Mass Effect's better! I stand by this. Oh, look at everyone dying. Where's the last one? Ah, over there. Hello! Dude! There we go. And now you can see exactly why I spent so long, looting medkits and stuff. I practically used them all. Combat is a little interesting on the higher difficulty in this game. It just seems to be you take more damage, enemies take less.
Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
You're just sat on a corpse, lady. These people all died. I'm just picking up everything they've got. I know you're alive.
You know you don't get paid extra for braving, right?
Hello, everyone. Don't mind me.
Barrett was being followed every time.
We appear to have suffered fewer casualties than would be expected.
This attack better not be coming out of our pay.
Oh, I need to have a talk. Hello.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Yeah, if they tell me what this artifact of yours is, I'm in. I'm a scientist.
Marvelous.
Woohoo!
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but she's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal.
Hooray!
Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Yeah, that's me. Thanks, thanks, Lynn. Bye.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Let's go. Get her to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Wow, a watch. That's just this game's Pip-Boy or magical Skyrim inventory.
Look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
You giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Okay, bye.
And Vasco, don't let her break my ship.
Right, so that robot's now in charge of us, and he's going to take us up into that ship, and we're going to go to space. If you're wondering about the slaughter, pirates followed Barrett down, and so, yeah, we had to kill him. But this is now our ship. Ta-da! I think it's called the Frontier. It's called something. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, so you notice bottom left, we have our O2 meter and our compass. The O2 meter goes down when we sprint. Look at that. Thrilling. It'll also tell us, you know, if the atmosphere's on fire, or the world's melting, or whatever the fuck else is going on. And you'll also notice I can now start resource scanning this planet. This planet has 5 resources. And so, by scanning, I'll be able to find them. Like, the floor here is made out of aluminium. That's a radioactive gas vent. And so this is what we're going to try and aim to do in this game, is not be an awesome space, like, warrior. We're going to try and just explore planets and find, like, ooh, minerals. And then mine the minerals. We're literally going to be a bloody scientist. That's the plan. But I need to get through the tutorial before I can do that. So, I should be able to scan that too. That's an argon vent. Nice. I could do with that, actually. Let's go in my new ship, shall we? There it is. New ship. And away we go. There are some parts of this game that's really good. I will like to point this out. It's just a strange one. Because nothing it does is especially great. Just minorly good. Another free sandwich. Dun dum dum. Aha! Med pack, yes. Baseball, soil. Right! So this is the toilet. This is the research station. So, because we're an extra cool scientist, I should already be able to do something with all the crap I have. So let's look at our equipment. Helmet mods. Ooh. I could put in tungsten if I had that, or cosmetics, or polymer. I think I only have things for optics on a gun, or grips and stocks, or I could manufacture crap, or robots. I think manufacturing sounds fun. Let's do that. There we go. And I'm full. And robots. Put my aluminium and beryllium in there. There we go. And the robots got completed. Hooray! So, we're going to have adventures, basically. But, for now, I have to go and report to the people at Constellation. So they can say, hey, join my group because, you know, you had a weird trippy vision. And then, yeah. The learned astronomer. A cup. Where's cargo? There it is. So, cargo hold, has ship parts and resources. I'm going to go to my inventory, I'm going to go to resources, and I'm going to dump all my resources into the ship. Because the ship is now my home. This is a big part of the game, is basically, like Mass Effect, as we are Mass Effect fans, the ship can basically become your home, but you can also build bases. And so, it makes more sense to me just to have one giant ship. But you could have your ship be a little fighter, so it's like designed to just fight and fly around. Or you can have this giant fortress. Or you can have something in the middle. And that's a really cool thing if you think about it. But it's also kind of shit, because no matter how I play this game, there seems to be no benefit to the little nippy fighter. You just want a big fortress. You can keep your crew on board. There's no need to go back to a planet that you had a base on. Like, so I'm trying to play the game differently to enjoy it in a different way. That's where we're at. Anyway, off into space, and then Vasco's going to give us the tutorial on space combat, which I'm going to largely ignore, because I know how to do it. So this is the power, down bottom left, power system for the ship. So we can put it in lasers, ballistic, missile, engine, shields, and grav drive. Grav drive jumps you between systems. Engine is propulsion, so on and so forth. You get the gist. Up here we have mouse 2, fire. There we go. Mouse 1, laser. G to fire a rocket. We can boost. And down here in the bottom left we have our speed. And we just look around. And you can do it in third person as well. Ship's kind of cute. Woohoo!
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you
Woohoo!
familiar with ship combat tactics?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it all.
Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Right. So, we've got to kill this ship. Nice and easy. We'll boost round. We'll pop ourselves in a slow. We will target them.
Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
And laser down their shields.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields
There
are
we go.
down, Captain. Ballistic weapons
Now the shield's down, ballistic for hull.
shields are offline.
I wonder if we can take out their engines. Probably not. Ta-da! And they died.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage
So, largely it becomes a fight again.
before we can access the remaining.
I will be honest on how I ended up playing the game later on, is rather than having three weapons to split your power between, I put just like 10 of the same weapon on a ship. 10's an exaggeration. I just put loads of the same weapon and just use one weapon for everything. It just made more sense to not have to be like, oh, and now I should power up my other weapon and make it really slow at firing. No, just
More Crimson Fleet
bang the whole thing in.
into our location, Captain.
Yeah, I don't know. Which is largely why, if you're monitoring my power, you'll notice I haven't even powered up the missile launcher. It's a complete waste of time. Oh, my shield's offline, finally. Excuse me. Do a small heal on the ship, fly upwards this way. Woohoo! Nice! And then we're gonna boost, press O twice, get a heal, and go and look at this other ship. Hello! Where are you? You're pretty close. There we go. Do a roll. And shield down. There we go.
The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated.
Ta-da!
At this rate, the odds of continual assault
It's not a great ship, the starting ship. I stand by this. It's okay. It's not really my favorite thing. A lot of my ships are just very slow and have lots of guns.
we will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan
Pew,
indicates
pew,
an
pew,
abandoned
pew.
facility
Pew,
on
pew,
the nearby
pew, pew.
moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Ah, finally, here we go. So, with F, I can look at these planets and see, like, oh, look, this planet has marginal flora, fauna, and some biological water. Interesting. And there's some spaceship debris on it. But we need to go to Crete, which is a planet in the solar system. So let's go to a different planet. Ugh. As you can see, it's quite interesting. I've put zero points. I'm on the hardest difficulty into any kind of, what's the word? Skills to do with combat. Not really struggling right now. So we're going to land here at the Crete Research Lab. You can scan the whole planet, similar to Mass Effect, actually. Like the, what was it, Mass Effect? Was it 2 that did this? Where you could see, like, the levels? Yeah, so you can see, like, there's iron here, and I could just pick here to land. And if I land there, the entire floor is going to be made of iron. So, like, you want to pick somewhere, like, here to land, so you get, like, a bit of everything around your landing zone. But then on top of that, there's also biomes. So, up here, this is a frozen biome. So, the plants will be frozen plants. The flora will be frozen flora. Down here, we'll have temperate forest, and you get the gist. Which is a really nice thing. It's just unfortunate they made it so boring to do. Like, the idea of being a space scientist should be really interesting, so I'm trying to fully roleplay as one, to see if it is.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Here we go. Ship's landing, this is the new planet. Wow, a whole new planet. One thing that gets me is the first planet you go to is a giant grey rock. And the second planet you go to is a giant grey rock. Ugh. Anyway, so yeah, like, this is Dust Root. This is a resource type thing that we can scan. There we go. Hooray. I've scanned a bit of it. It's 13% scanned. So I have to go and scan a whole bunch of these, for it to count as scanned. That means I gotta be, like, I think within, yeah, like, 10 meters. And we learn more. So this gives us fiber as a resource, which is quite good. Over there's a natural monument. Lead. Over there's some argon. And so, like, we can go around scanning. And that's basically what I'm planning to do. I'm going to go to planets, and I'm going to research the living shit out of everything in them. Because, why wouldn't I? I mean, I'm supposed to be going down there to a pirate place, but right now... I love space games. I do. It just upsets me that... It's so empty. Like, it doesn't have to be. There we go, silver. That's nice. Right, enough of this. Let's go down there and deal with those pirates, because otherwise I will just spend the whole day wandering around and mining. But you see, look, geology. That's one of my skills. Because I'm harvesting things, I'm actually getting, my level up points. Whatever you do more of, you get better. So, hold on. Here we go. Over here is the skill trees. Ta-da. And I've gone for science. So, if I jump between systems, this levels up. If I harvest inorganic resources, so rocks, this levels up. And if I craft food, drinks, drugs, weapon mods, or equipment, this levels up. I plan on just living in this tree, making big scientific outposts. Because there's gotta be, like, a way to play the game as any of these starting origins, including one that's not combat-based. Also, the gravity's, like, half gravity on this moon, as you can see, like, here. Temperature's 25 degrees, 18% atmosphere, so I wouldn't take your, well, O2. I wouldn't take your, what's it called? Helmet off here, but yeah. There we go, trilobite. Little new alien life, there we have it. Why am I killing it? Because it drops stuff. Yep, nutrient. You know, there is an element of this that I think could be really good. This whole, like, scanning and cataloging of life. It just needed more gameplay centered around it, I feel. But hey, I'm not gonna sit and complain the whole time. Hello. This is a Crete Stalker. It's dead. I like to scan all my enemies and my little aliens and my rocks. Down here there are pirates. So, you know, we'll get there. Slowly. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the stream so far? I know I've sort of complained a little bit about the game. I'm stuck in a love-hate relationship with this game because I want it to be so good. And it's so close to being good. That's more the irritating part. It's close to being good. Which makes me think, like... what needs to be improved? But hey, it is what it is. Ah, there we go, dust root. I should be able to scan that. Nope, can't scan that one, that's a bug. Okay. And that's lead. Oh.
Pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
So, yeah, now we're here at our, like, first major location. Inside, there's some pirates we need to go kill. So we're going to go inside, kill some pirates. Obviously, this isn't a pirate building. They are occupying it. So it will provide us some information of nearby factions and what they're up to. Generally, pretty standard video game storytelling, if I'm going to be honest. You know, the tutorial needs to give you a brief on all major factions. And so it starts with the pirates and works its way up. Ah, there we go. Now I can actually see stuff. That's a good start. Succulent. Crap. Ooh. There we go. Right, inside we go. And, yeah. That's us. We're still doing the main menu. Main story. Don't you worry. So this was a secret base.
Was once a secret UC facility.
Yeah, there we go. So the United Colonies and Freestar Collective, they had a war, but this is obviously in FC space. So UC was, well, not cheating. What's the word? Sneaking. That's the one. You'll notice there's something I really hate about this. There are so many lights on. You turn them off, you can't see. You turn them on, there's too much light. It's really hard to actually see what's going on here. Which is why I use the scanner, because it just highlights the objects you can interact with. Anyway. Oh, grab that polytextile, need that. Heat leech! Hello! The first heat leech of the game. Cute. Yeah, so heat leeches, they're like rats. But obviously the name's pretty explanatory of what they do. They like warm places, so they go to warm places and they stick to it. So like spaceships, they'll stick to them. Ta-da! Right, let's see. Alrighty. At some point we'll come across some pirates, which will be slightly more interesting than me just looting everything that isn't nailed down. I mean, not that me looting everything that isn't nailed down isn't thrillingly interesting to watch. It does help to have some sense of what's going on. Like, all the scientists are dead here. Pretty cool. Polytextile. Nice. So I'm determined to play this game again because I really want to like it a lot. Ah, here we go. Med pack, amp, good. Whole bunch of crap in this room. Most of it is just food. Some of it is useful for crafting. There we go. Pirates in this room. They're upset because they can hear me. That's okay. I've got Vasco. Vasco is, like, annoying because you can't really stealth with a robot that big. And he just tends to deal with everything the moment you instigate. Hi. Go on, Vasco. See?
You are trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
I don't have any more ammo. Hold on. Let me pick a weapon that has ammo. Right, Eon. And these are melee weapons. Melee weapons are really shit because you have to obviously run at the person shooting at you. Don't know how you're supposed to do that. It's rather interesting. There we go.
Damage registered.
Oh, I've got a space helmet. Oh. Hello. Why am I not aiming? Because it's a nightmare to aim with this gun. I can't see anything. But hey, there we go. We killed those pirates. Woohoo! Go us! Some more clothing. Some space stuff. Let's see if we can put on one of those pirate helmets. You know, pirates tend to have cool helmets in my books. Yeah, look at these! That's a cool one. Look at that. Very cool. It's got better stats as well. I'm really good against radiation with this. And, yeah. I look like a damn robot. Exactly what you want. Hey, Atlas. How you doing, buddy? It's been a while. What you been up to? You must be getting old now. How old are you? Because you're quite young when you first joined my streams, weren't you? Bless you, buddy. Ah, antibiotics. Nice. Can't see anything again. Milk in the toilet. Who doesn't like a milky shit? Right. Onwards we go. You're 19 now. Fucking hell. You're an adult. God, I just feel old. So, yeah. You were 14? Oh, God. I try to think how I might have influenced you growing up if you were 14 when you first started watching my nonsense. Do I still stream on Twitch? No, I'm all here now. I moved over. Yeah. Description of this base, by the way, just quickly. It's a scientific research base where they were experimenting on aliens to try and modify them for combat. And then they got out and murdered everyone. Yeah. Or specifically, the most dangerous got out. It's called a terramorph. You know, you don't name something cuddly a terramorph. Or if you do, you're not that smart. This is the lockpicking minigame. Good fun. Do that. That. That one would leave us with 2 bigger spacings, so... that one, and then that one. Cool. There we go, and I got some credits. Hooray! And I leveled up, finally! And what am I going to do with my level up? Well, I'm going to take another level of this rock mining feat, because I've already leveled it up. That's right! I'm not going to do anything remotely combat related. I'm going to be better at rocks. Yeah. Also a lab outfit. That's a pretty good Under Armour because of this 5% chance of sudden research developments. It's much better than O2 recovery or the others. Just always look at the bonuses here is what I say. There we go. Nice. Pop a little quick save. What we got here? Oh, shielded lab outfit. Slightly less airborne, but more radiation. Go on, I'll equip that one. And also eat some bread I found under someone's bed. A bread bed. Ta-da! Right, in here. A blender? No. Bug paperweight? Some of these things are worth quite a lot, like, so, all these, like, paperweights and models, they're worth quite a bit. Ooh, bandages. But yeah, I stopped streaming on Twitch a while back because, I wanted my streams to be saved as videos, so I didn't have to stream every night for people to watch my content. Which I know sounds stupid, but it also means if I completed a game, you'd actually know I completed it. Just made more sense. Anyway, frag grenades, some med packs, some shotgun shells, some tape, a cube-shaped apple, lovely. Right, there's some pirates over there. So, quickly pop in my inventory. Let's pick a weapon, shall we? Ooh, that sounds like a fun weapon to use. We'll use a Grendel, and I'll also equip a throwable of a grenade. And then, I will press G. Hello! Yeah, that went quick. Now, there are 2 people upstairs, but I'm not really sure. Hold on.
Warning. Enemy activity.
I think I hit someone. Maybe? I don't know. They're upstairs. I can't deal with them right now. Hazmat suit and... Rescue axe. Ammo. Oh, I'm encumbered. Thrilling. Right, we'll come back in a minute. I'm just gonna let everything carry on. This is where the Terramorph broke out from, by the way. As you can see, it's very secure. Hello!
Very often yells, pew, pew, pew. I am not sure why.
Pew, pew, pew! Yeah. You gotta yell pew when you're shooting people. Oh, sorry. Hold on, I went 3rd person.
Please avoid getting shot.
Where'd you go?
You might die.
Where'd they go? What? Yeah, I got no clue. Anyway, right. So there's like things around here. We can get some weapons. Equinox, that's laser, actually. That's pretty fun.
There are no hostile organisms nearby.
Oh, credits. Oh, hello, that's where you went. I wonder where you go. Great. This is the hardest difficulty, I'd like to point out. I am just wandering around shooting people in the face. Anyway, I got a new backpack. This one is more piratey. I like it. Pirates at least have better style, in my opinion. Helmets. No. Apparel, we're all good. Cool. Weapons. Let's use the Equinox. This is a laser gun. Shoots lasers. Pew pew. Quite cool. There's no point in me using a specific type of weapons because, as you probably know, don't make a difference. I don't have any combat skills. Right, here we go. Heal paste. Aha! A rare weapon. Now I have a weapon I want to stick to using. An extended mag rattler. It's just minor, like legendary, if that makes sense. Though this is rare. It's the technical thing. So, double base magazine capacity. It fits 24 bullets. That's all I got. Okay. So, might need more bullets. But anyway, let's see if I can find anything around here that's worth it. Did you pick... Because this is where they stored the enemies. Enemies? Aliens, that's the one. No. Basically, no. Cool. Right, let's carry on. I'd like to go back to the Equinox, please. Also, how much over carry weight am I? I'm 20. Okay, hold on. Do I need 5 rescue axes? No. Do I need 2 of these? No. Do I need 7 of those? No. There we go. Now I only have 1 of every weapon. Ah, hello. Oh. I've never really understood the concept of laser weaponry. Like, it makes sense where you can't have, like, ballistics. But I just mean, in general, the idea of laser weaponry. That don't make a lot of sense. Like, why would you want to shoot someone and cauterize the hole? Ooh, there we go. Rare helmet. That's actually quite a nice helmet. Cute. The higher the difficulty in this game as well, the better the reward loot is. So you've got a higher chance of getting... whole bunch of crafting resources here. You got a better chance of getting... What's the word? Rares, legendaries, things like that. So... Because of that, we should be seeing a lot more. The fact I've already got 2 equipped is a good sign. Hello! Vasco, go on. Go kill. Go on. Go, Vasco. Oh. Off you go. The design of these robots is really good.
Warning. Damage received. Peace is no longer
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Hello. Excuse me. Nice. Right, what's this? Ah, novice lock. Not for long. I'm good at lockpicking, me. Fuck. Right. Those 3 go there, but then I need 2 here. And that one doesn't go there, so the 3 can't be used here. Unless these 2 go there, and they don't. So these 2 have got to be used... Okay. This is interesting. You know how I said I'm good at it? I changed my mind. What the fuck am I doing? You do that one, but then This one doesn't fit here. This one doesn't fit here. And this one... What the fuck? Okay. You know how I said I'm good at it? I take it all back. I'm terrible at it. And it's entirely your fault. Much better. Unpredictable. Hayden wins project terminal. There we go. We're on about the war. And we're making stuff. And then you get fucked up. Yeah. Now I find this really funny. If you ever come back here, it's really interesting to read it. But, yeah. Largely, he just goes on about, experimenting on stuff, and then it's a big mistake, and he should have been a dentist, I think? I think they're his last words. Like, I should have been a dentist. I don't know if that's what he sounds like, but it's definitely what he sounds like to me. It's in one of these places. Can't remember where. This one? Little goobles. Hello. Oh, I cannot wait to get out this bloody dungeon. Toast that's been stabbed. Okay. Very pirate-y way to eat toast, I guess. Aha! Yoink. It's almost like I instinctively... Get out the way, Vasco! Some of us are too beautiful. Bloody robot. Anyway, upstairs we go. And then... I think this is the guy's office. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. I think he had an audio log somewhere in here. It might be on his computer, actually. Oh, no, it was here.
It's loose. The terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
See? Told you he wanted to go to dentist school. I know things.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you...
Fucking heat leeches, man. Anyway, what was I doing? Caliber, a potato, no, safe. Hello. There we go. Credits, digipic magnet, nice. Not amazing, but it's something. Right! Let's go deal with the captain of this Crimson Fleet crew. Are you ready for some combat? Oh, first, by the way, here we go. Fancy new suit and a whole bunch of crap. We'll put on that fancy new suit because it's better. Reduces energy damage. Why the hell would I not take it? Pop a quick save. And open the door. Now, I'm going to tell you this. There's multiple ways to deal with this guy. You can talk with him and do a whole bunch of other stuff.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
See, like, we can talk and we can lie. It's a whole thing. Enough talk, I got places to be. I'm with Constellation. What's your problem with Barrett? Yeah. Basically, they think there's treasure on the ship. Anyway, I'm gonna just shoot.
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviation. We are here to stop a Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
There we go. And he's dead. Nice. Modified Grendel, that's better than my current one. That's not. It's okay.
Constellation's headquarters without Crimson
See?
Fleet interference.
Couple of grenades, you're fine. Fancy Crimson Fleet suit. Look at it. It's red and gold. There's a lot of things in this game, but god damn, that looks good. Red and gold. Fucking gorgeous. Anyway, we'll have to shoot our way out because there's naturally more enemies. There's always bloody enemies. Let me see if there's modified Grendel. Hello. There we go. Alright, we'll use this for a bit because I got some ammo for it. There's a few options. Obviously the ship has landed here and they're coming out. Hello, little pirates. They're coming out to put themselves between me and my ship, which I can just fast travel to. Like, there is nothing stopping me from just pressing E and fast traveling. Well, there is actually. I'm carrying too much. But there's no combat things because I'm technically not in combat with them. I think I'm too fat right now. Yeah, drop down. There we go. No. Still a little too... yeah. Ditch these then. Woohoo! But hey, you know, I'm not going to say no to any of this. This is all going to be fine. I'm going to grab this med pack. I'm going to grab this, which is helium. And I am going to shoot these fucks, because, you know what? It's experience. You can see here, they're not very good at their jobs. And the ship takes off, which is the biggest shame, because I would love to grab a ship early on in the game. Yeah, thanks Vasco. I'm really sure they want to hear about how they should be in prison from a robot. Come on. Right, with low gravity, I shouldn't need to worry too much about fall damage, which is a good start. That one's dead. Okay. He's dead now. I thought I heard someone shooting me. Not shooting, stabbing. That's the word. Nice. There we go. We did it. Woo! Killed some pirates. Another pack. Cool. And, yeah. That's it. And then we can go back to the ship and finally move on. Yeah, this one's better in every possible way. Great. Minus damage from robot enemies. Right. And now I can go home, but I'm going to take a leisurely stroll home. Because I'm massively overweight. Yeah, hold on. Sort all by weight. Here we go. This gun, 6.5mm. Lasers. Sculptures. Grendel. Ditch that. Oh yeah, I got a fucking fancy helmet. Yeah. Why am I carrying around all these helmets? Ditch all these. This one. 1,000 times better than anything I could have. Great. Yoink. I'll keep you to sell because you're special. And the rest of these can all go as well, yeah. I'm only ever interested in the best gear. Like, yes, I could carry all this around and sell it, but it's just so much effort. And this game's not bad on money. Like, it's pretty easy to get money doing anything in this game. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of scanning while I'm here. And we can fast travel straight there, but I'm not going to bother. Iron, silver. And yeah, basically, this is the plan. The plan is to go around the entirety of this planet and scan everything and grab a resource of everything and see how it goes. But for now, let's go back to Constellation because I can't land the ship anywhere else even if I wanted to. So, yes, to Constellation.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the...
Yeah, you want me to jump? That's fine. I need a gun with some ammo. It says, round 78. 481 Kraken. 400 and quite... Right. Why on earth would I use... Right, well I'll use that then. There we go.
System, and then land in the city of
Cool.
New Atlantis.
Very quickly access my lovely little ship here. Go to my inventory, go to resources, dump all my resources, and we are good to go.
Second nature before too long.
Into space. Again. Again. While that takes off, just quickly check something. Oh, okay. Hooray! Here we are, and we need to go to Alpha Centauri. There we go. Boop.
Starship Frontier.
Hey!
United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
See? There we go. So we can now land on the planet. Hooray. I could land anywhere on this planet, I'd like to say, but we need to land at the actual, New Atlantis. So let's land there. There we go. And then we go to probably the biggest city in the game. It's the biggest city I ever found. I didn't find... Well, I think Neon feels bigger. But that's because they have better load zones, in my opinion. This is supposed to be bigger. But it's a very empty, what's the word? There we go, so we can exit our ship. Boop.
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Hi, ship service.
And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Cool, so he modifies our ships. Like to clarify, you can literally build a ship module by module. The biggest problem with this... Well, okay, there's quite a few problems. There's quite a few problems with the module builder. It is the most unrefined janky, horrible thing to use. I stand by that. However, it has such potential. Build your own ships is a brilliant concept, and so upsetting it was done in such a weird way that means that you can't, like... You can't tell the interior of the pieces you put on the ship. It also doesn't tell you really what the pieces you put on the ship do. And it's really irritating. And it has no way of deciding, like, whether you can put a gun or a door on an area, because it doesn't really tell you what those types of parts are. And it's a little fiddly. But it has some fabulous, like, pre-builts as well. So this is just, like, your basic. Then there's the Galileo, which is a bit more like your space fortress, as I mentioned earlier. Now, this is chaff. This is chaff, and what I mean by this is practically everything that's not... Well, that. These two are important. But everything here is pretty much crap. I mean, this isn't. And the landing gear aren't. But everything else, useless. You can't walk around in here. This isn't something you can walk around in. This is just looks. So it's just this bit. Sparrow, similar thing. Shield breaker. This looks nice. I've always said this. This looks nice. It's got reverse thrusters. Do they do anything? Nope. It goes very fast forwards because it's got lots of big engines. Great. And it has a couple of rooms. Like a room here, room here, room here. So you've got some, like, decent room. I think there's one here as well. But look, if I look at this and I inspect this ship, let's inspect it, yeah? Like, look at it. I want to buy this ship. What are these rooms? Don't know. I know it seats 5 crew. I don't know what those rooms are. Does it have a laboratory? Do I need to add a laboratory? And if I need to add a laboratory, I need to drag all the parts off and put the laboratory in and then put all the parts back on. But then the doors don't line up properly. So to get, like, from here to here, you might have to go through a door here. And to get from here to here, you might have to go through a door here. So instead of just having 2 doors at the bottom, you don't pick where the doors go. It randomly decides. There's some real interesting choices with that, anyway. Like, you can't pick where your doors go. Like, look, enter the shipbuilder quickly. You have to put every part on one at a time. This is crap. This is crap. This is the weapon. This is a docker. This is important. This is the ship I have currently. That's the thing. And it says it has a hull of 5 and 2 passenger slots. That is all it tells me. Now, what it doesn't tell you is it has a place to cook food and a place to research. And also, you know, a place to sleep. None of that is mentioned, and you cannot see inside it. So how am I supposed to know? And look, it says variety of different interior configurations, which means it could be anything. It randomly generates. Why is it random? Oh, it's supposed to be a piece of fucking goddamn engineering, and I can't decide where the fucking ladder goes? Drives me mad. Anyway.
Looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I'm gonna go to this trade kiosk. Trade Authority, they buy everything, so it's really good for just selling crap. So, simply, from my inventory, things I'm going to sell. Kraken. It's crap. I'm not using it. Grendel, I could use. Equinox, I could use. Eon, I could use. Laser Cutter, I'm always going to use, and that's okay. Good. Spacesuits, don't have any alternatives. Don't have any alternatives. Had one, got rid of it. Good, 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 good. And Misk. All of these weird sculptures that I picked up. That's a pretty decent amount. I also keep picking up wire spools because I think that's like my Fallout brain. Anyway. Now I got about 5 grand. So I could technically replace the ship if I wanted to, but let's just keep us moving for now. So this is like UC functionary, and they're talking about things, and then they'll all get jobs, and there's quite a few things that happen when you first enter the city. there's quite a few things that also irritate me when you first enter the city.
I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
This is the city. First of all, this fucking sculpture is totally a Mass Effect reference. I refuse to accept anything else. It looks like a damn Mass Effect relay, and I stand by this. And then we've got, like, a merchant store. We've got coffee. Over there, there's a bar. The bar's a bit meh. You can pick up crew there. Here, you can probably buy some crap.
He frequently buys chocolate here. though I
They
have
just
in
sell
fact
random shit, though.
Hi there.
Hi!
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around.
Yep.
I can take care of transaction.
Great. What you got for sale?
Oh, please.
So, you know, there's 2 weapons. There's a really nice gun that I definitely can't afford, because it's 9 grand, and a cutter. Some spacesuits, all of which are worse. This is something that confuses me. They're all worse physicality, yeah? And so, considering the enemies don't have fancy laser weapons right now, and they're just using bog standard ballistics, that's the only thing I care about. No one is using electromagnetic or energy weapons on me. I have not found anyone. So, I only care about physical damage. And all of these are worse than what I currently have. Helmets. One is better, but is that better than a legendary helmet? No, because look at all these bonuses I'm getting. 4% chance to reflect attacks? That's great. This, as I said, just focus on these bonuses, because it's the same deal. A lot of these are like, oh yes, this has got good airborne resistance. You will go to a planet with a really shit atmosphere, and the be-all and end-all of it is... you can change all your clothes to try and constantly suit it, or you can just pick the best armor and just fucking tank it. And I'll be honest, picking the best armor and tanking it is the best option. Now I've got all these bloody things we can buy. Which is why I don't see a point in any of the production in this game. It's one of the reasons. There is no point in any of the production because of how cheap it is to just buy whatever you need. Oh, I need some vanadium. Well, 12 is going to cost me 288. That's about the... Like, I sold, what, like a helmet and got around that much? And that's vanadium. Vanadium is a rare inorganic resource. 2 purple dots, meaning it's quite hard to find. Uranium? Oh, that's cheap, you know. Same thing. Doesn't matter. Common? Rare? Doesn't matter. Exotic? Doesn't matter. It's still cheap. There is no point to the settlements, is what I found, because the shops are better. And unless this game gets, like, a Fallout... fucking bugs. Like, style mode where you can't, like, jump all the time in your ship and stuff like that, like, it would only make sense like that. But realistically, it still wouldn't make that much sense, because I'd travel to a fucking system, I'd have to explore the planet, put down a bunch of collectors to get helium to power my ship so I can jump to the next system to get the right resources. There's a potential for something there, but also at the exact same time, then the whole game becomes this, like, resource grind, and... long story short, you can understand why I am very... confused with this.
The Mast District.
Also, this game's city feels like a zoo, and I stand by this. Because look, we're inside the glass now. If we're outside the glass and looking inwards, it feels like a zoo. Oh, look at the humans! Look at the humans! Because there is, like, did you not think we'd look over here? There's nothing stopping you. It's just... Yeah, and the fog doesn't work right, like... I didn't do anything. This isn't a bug. I just got up and walked over here. Anyway. Enough of me ranting. I'm going to try my best to enjoy the game. I don't like the main story either, but we'll get to that. This might just be a stream of me complaining at this game. But it has so much potential, which is why I'm so upset by it. It has so much potential. It really does. A lot of these games have so much potential, but they just need longer to polish. Because the be-all and end-all of a space game is you need it to feel like space. And it's easier for us to build games that are, I think, based on planets that we know and understand the culture of. Like a fantasy game, while it does take a while, you know, a town is a town. You know what a town looks like. What's an alien town look like? Every planet's got to be different. Because it's a completely new environment. It's something to bear in mind. Anyway, let's go over to the Mass District. I don't know why that they have this, by the way, this district thing. There are 2 districts. From what I can tell, there are 2 districts, I'd like to say. The commercial district, the mass district, the residential district, they're all in walking distance. This is one big area. Here. This, and this, you can walk between. All of this. This is the only one that's separate. And so you've got this, like, fast travel, but removing that and forcing you to walk around, it would have provided you with a much better experience of a city that feels alive. Not a city that feels like there's 3 people, you know. Let's see. Let's spot NPCs I can interact with. There's that guy at the tree. That guy in blue there. You can talk to him about the tree. There's these lot taking an oath. I think there's a lady sweeping down there you can talk to. And that's everyone I can see that does something. Maybe this guy? I don't know, he's not moving. Nope, you're nothing. The problem is, and this is something I'm going to say, this is just something I've learnt, is if you fill a city with NPCs you can't do anything with, it feels just as empty, but also there is no way for you to identify the people you can talk to. You just have to check if people have names. So, like, how do I tell which one I can talk to and which one I can't? How do you tell? And realistically, we're relying on the subtitles when you walk past. And can I talk to you? No. Oh, no. Oh, I can. See, look, these 2 people. These have names. And stories. But how am I supposed to know? To me, they just look like everyone else. So, this is something we need to look at in terms of games with really large populations of NPCs, is a way to identify who to talk to. Now, MMOs, they stick the little HUD, and it's whether you break the immersion and you put something above their head, or perhaps we agree that the Skyrim concept of a city filled with 20 people, but the 20 people are the only people that you'll ever want to talk to. You can pretend there are more people in the city, but they're not actually there. Or you do the thing where you have higher development time spent on certain people. So, like, people will have relatively plain clothing if they're, you know, your blips, so to speak, your little completely generated, useless things that don't even, like... But then the ones that actually matter, they'll have proper clothing and outfits. There's something to bear in mind from that. I mean, like, think about it. You could do a simple system, which is the hat system. I'm going to blow you away with this. Really easy way to differentiate if someone's someone you can talk to or not. Just give them a hat. And that is such a random little thing for a game development. But if you think about it, everyone you can ever talk to in a crowded place wears a hat. They're wearing a hat, a helmet. Done. It's not saying, here's a big marker for this person. It's still, you have to look at the people. But it's a small thing that you can just be like, oh, that person's someone I can talk to. Let's have a chat. Oh, hello. Hi.
Nothing good.
Oh, yes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I've learnt a bit about you. It's a hat idea. It's not solid as an idea goes, but it doesn't break immersion, keeps your level of immersion, and you just know that people you talk to out and about have hats or glasses on. And everyone else doesn't. Something to bear in mind. I think that's a really easy way to differentiate people in your crowds, especially when you're creating, well, like 150 blip NPCs for me to walk between, but they only walk in like certain areas. Like apparently they don't like nature. There's one who's, let's be honest, a bit stuck because he was walking in the garden. I don't know. These are little things that just, little pet peeves. But it's something interesting to keep in mind when you relate to this. How do we differentiate the nothing from the something? You can either make everything something, but then you limit your population size. Or you put modifiers that identify them, but then everyone ignores everyone else. So I think forcing you to look at people, but giving them a unique identifier in their character models is sort of the idea. Anyway, let's go to the lodge. It's just me thinking about games as I bloody stream. And let's talk to our NPCs that I don't really like. Because they're interesting. That's one word for it.
Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now. And he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Sorry, I stand by this. This chair is fucking amazing in terms of texture work, lighting, and modelling. It's really low poly. You can sort of see there. You got your janks. And yet, look at the lighting. Because it's got, like, just, very good modelling, that chair. This chair, it's harder because of how much detail it's got, but that, I stand by, that chair's really nice. Hello!
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Yes!
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
I killed him, and yes. Barrett asked me to deliver an artifact because pirates attacked.
Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Mateo. Now,
The
let's
skeptic,
focus on
the
what's in
leader, the
front of us,
hopeful.
shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It's a pretty interesting, what's the word? Layout. You know, you've got this basic conversation where everyone says one line that defines their character. You know, she's no nonsense, straight to the point. Mateo's quite hopeful. Stroud's a bit of a skeptic. You know, you get the gist. Bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't
Grab
in doubt.
this. Reduce my fall damage.
Expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see.
We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
So this really helps lay out everyone in the room for you. Just simple and upfront. So you've got skeptic, religious, leader, science. Quite good writing if you think about it. You know, you defined everyone in minimal things without it seeming too obvious. It's quite good.
Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, it means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend?
Hello!
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
So, right. We can say a lot here, so we say, yeah, I'm in. Tell me what
You
happens.
should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Ta-da! And there we have it. Level 3. Now, if we talk to her, she becomes our permanent companion. Now, officially, I can just leave. Which I'm going to go do, because I want to obviously, as I said, play more as a scientist. Which means I need to get my space legs ready. I need to get a ship set up in the way I like. So, we're going to largely ignore the main thing. We're going to go and get more of those artifacts eventually. But for now, we're going to be playing as a scientist and sticking to the concept of roleplay. Which is, we're going to do roleplay stuff. Now, these backpacks, they come with a boost. You can only use the boost if you have this perk. Which seems really stupid. And I stand by, it is fucking stupid that you can't use a boost pack until you get boost pack training. Like, because the game's like, oh yeah, we'll give you a boost pack so you can boost. But until you level up and spend a point here, still useless. It just means that unless I take that perk, this is just purely decorative armor. It has a few stats. It's a stat stick. And so, you know, I'm not going to obviously spend points there because I said I was doing science and I damn well mean it. But it brings us to the same thing. So next I'm going to go into surveying. Why? Because I need more zoom on my hand scanner and the distance I can scan in. Which means now, if I start scanning flora and fauna and stuff, we will be able to really start, like, collating data on planets. The thing that gets me is that no matter how much data we collect on planets and all of this, it's pretty useless. Which I stand by this. It is pretty useless. You can sell it for money. It's a good way to get money, but actually, let's look at practical benefits. It doesn't help you towards any of your research goals. It just helps you obtain certain materials. So it brings us to this interesting thing where we're trying to debate why there's even a point in exploring. Because if you're only exploring for resources, and as I already mentioned, the planets are the best source of resources, then we're exploring for quests. But the quests are few and far between, and a lot of the randomly, like, found quests are just simple quests that are like, go to this copy and paste dungeon, kill some people. Loads of these things are just the same as everywhere else. Brings us to a really interesting concept. Right, let me land about here. This is by chlorine. It's got some argon. It's got some... What is that? Aluminium? No, water and lead over here. Yeah. So if I land here, and this is a deciduous forest. You'll notice the flora, there's 9. Not 9, 8. And fauna, there's 9. And the water is safe. Meaning, if I land here, I'll be able to go and scan some of the stuff in this area, which is what I plan to do on this run. My whole deal is plants and animals, and researching, and discovering. What can I do once I fully research plants and animals? Not much with them. Which seems like a missed opportunity. Like, imagine if you could grow them, or farm them. Domesticate some of them, use them in combat. Now, I'm sounding like an idiot here, but there's a lot more than you can do than just scan them and shoot them and grab stuff. You know, there's not a domesticate and keep it on your ship as a pet, which I feel like you need. There you go, parrot hawk. Oh look, a ship landing over there. It's probably a pirate. Herding, head cutter, glossy stickweed. I'm gonna head towards that ship, by the way. There we go, pack coral bugs. They're quite lethal, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they kill everything. Scan things. Hello! Am I very low on health? Yes. Am I going to run? Yes. The spaceship landed this way somewhat. Yeah, I think it was up here, so I'll go up and round. Oh, lay out that way. So a boost pack's kind of useful for some of the things like this, but yeah. As you can probably guess right now, I am just scanning everything. Boing. And so that's the plan as a scientist. We're gonna scan, we're gonna chill, we're gonna relax and explore. If this is boring, don't watch it. That's my recommendation. Go watch someone else play the game who's probably playing it in a completely different way. But I've decided that I'm gonna try and play it in a way, because I tried playing as like a cutthroat pirate and I didn't enjoy myself. It was just exhausting. And then I tried playing myself as, like, a goody two-shoes, and that really didn't have anything. So now I'm going for the science. That's the plan. But as you can see, there is a benefit to me doing this, which is we level up insanely fast when you do this. Look at that. Boom. Another level there. Does also mean everything else is leveling up. But it doesn't, because the universe doesn't plan out like that in this game. As you, what's the word? Structure, life science, okay. As you level up, things on the same planets as you don't level up. Every solar system has like a vague level base. And then there's quests with levels within that. So sometimes, like, a level 8 quest will send you to, like, a level 40 solar system. Where you get ambushed by a pirate, and then you die over and over for, like, an hour. Because, it's, you know, you're really good at gaming like that. But yeah. There we go, scan that. Love a bit of scanning. But yeah, I just wish, like, there was more to learn and more utility. It's a game that leaves me wanting more. Like, oh, that's defensive. That means if I get close, it's going to get angry. That makes sense, yeah? Totally makes sense. But what can I do with that is something that, you know, makes me think we're missing stuff here. They don't have habitats that spawn on these planets. Like, they don't have nests. Or places to live, or like a routine. But imagine if they did. Imagine if we spawned this in a slightly more forced generation. You know, there's a potential there. I have no idea where this fucking spaceship is, by the way. Not that it matters. I can fast travel back to my ship at any moment as long as I'm not in combat. Which is another thing. It doesn't matter how much you wander in a direction. And it's always the same stuff you'll come across. That's another thing. Wander off in a direction as much as you want, you will always find the same stuff. You generally have to just get up in your ship and fly to a different spot if you want to guarantee some new stuff. But look, that's let's see, a structure. It's probably UC listening outpost. It's a life signs. So there's 3 question marks, as you can see on my scanner on the left. They are predominantly assigned to natural structures, life signs, and probably something else I haven't seen yet, like a gravity anomaly or something. And, yeah, scanning those is like, this is the main things that this entire planet's known for. And that's what it goes on about. Hello, hunting tusk frog. There's some coral pack bugs over there. You're gonna go fight. Yep, there they go. Anyway. Ugh. Got to scan something like 10 times anyway to bloody count as scanning. And then every planet has this. This scan thing. So I kind of get it. In the sense of, like, it's nice and peaceful to do. But also at the exact same time, why am I even doing it? You know, we've now learnt about its genetics. But that's just flavor text. I can't do anything with it. Like, imagine if all carbon-based genetics I could grow. There's potential there. In, like, a carbon-based soil planter. It would provide an interesting thing, and then I could harvest them for sap, which is a toxin, and... See, this produces toxins. Hooray, toxins. And this is Pipeline Control Center. So there is a pipeline that runs through here. Or rather, start spawning over there or something, and end spawning over here. And these people supposedly control it. And we can have a little nose around, and they'll have a probably randomly generated quest somewhere here. They usually do. And maybe, like, one person. Or it'll be abandoned, and there'll be no one here. It's, they're sort of the 2 flavors you get. The 2 flavors. You get random quest and merchant, or nobody at all. I think once I found robots, which was interesting. Look at that. That's a pretty little flower. Can't do anything with it. How do I get out this hole? No fucking clue. Boost packs are useful in this game. I stand by it. But equally, because they're optional, it means that not picking them, there must always be an option for those who didn't pick them. And so I quite like not picking them to see what happens. Oh, look, there we go. A UC Vanguard Raptor. It's a fancy little ship. Should we poke our nose in? Why not? So this is owned by the UC Vanguard, so these are all nice people. Look at this, it's called a Raptor. It's got a shield generator on the side, some landing gear. It's also apparently landed on its weapons, which is unique. Hello. Well, it's not stealing to steal these, so I'm going to grab that. And then, yes, here we go. Blender and stuff. Oh, I can board it and they're not going to be mad at me. Look at that. Fabulous. Okay, let's have a look at your ship. Hi. You're the captain?
Oh god. You scared the shit out of me.
Hello. The hatch was open, I let myself in.
Damn, lock is busted too? Oh god. What else could go wrong? I'm on edge after the ship nearly blew up. Complete system failure after the last grav jump. I was barely able to land her in one piece. Anyway, I'll be here for a while. If you want to hang out.
So yeah. Oh, there's a little bit of a story to this person. How fascinating. We've got the cargo hold. They have nuclear rods and credits. It's stealing to take that. Oh no. Can't steal. Let's see. There's no upstairs because the ship is a straight line. So what's this way? Oh, here we go. There's a downstairs. A lot of windows. Downstairs we have living quarters. There we go. Wow, isn't that fun? So this is the whole ship. Currently it's bigger than my ship, but you don't get to pick where the ladders go. Nope. Also, traveling between floors is one of the worst things in this entire game. Right. Cool, eh? Cool. I got a new ship now. There we go. New ship. This is mine. Thank you. I'm not authorized. Oh. I was about to say, look, you can steal every ship. Apparently, not this one. Because there's one person here who's dead. Anyway. There's not any crew on the bloody ship. Maybe there's some outside. If there's any crew outside, I think I have to kill them too. But yeah, you can just walk up to ships and take them. Really nice thing, but it also means why spend any money building a ship? But then here's the thing that also drives me mad about the shipbuilder. It's just a weird thing. If I have two ships, and one of them has a really good part, I can't move it between two ships. I can't store it. No. The only thing I can do is sell it. And if I don't have the perk because I stole the ship, I can't get that part back. So I can't move things between ships, which I think is just ridiculous. The concept of taking something out of a ship and putting it in is not something you can do. Yeah, also, by the way, this is an empty place, as you can tell. There is fucking nothing here. So, I walked all the way here, and there is nothing. Cool. Let's continue going. There's some chlorine. You'll notice on the scanner, when I show resources now, all of them are lit up because I found all the major resources, which is good. 5 out of 5. Tick. Lovely. Still got some flora and fauna to find in this biome, though. Because it will tell me if there's nothing left in the biome. Let's go check out this post over here. Oh, weather's changed. Quite rare to happen. There we go. Ooh, fiber. Thrilling. Big fucking crevasse. Boing. Boing. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Look at that. That's a place on the horizon. Or it's a ship. I can't even tell. They all look the same. No, it's a place. Right, there we go. Bosh! Another piece of flora done. There we go. Biome complete. There are now no more plants. No more plants here whatsoever. So I need to go to a different biome. I need to go to a non-forest. There are still fauna, though. So maybe I'll find some living things. Oh! Not immersion breaking. Killed the captain, and she took off. Yep. Don't know how she took off. She's dead. But apparently she did. Here we go. Oh, look at this. What we got? We got a wrap for my head, which is ugly. A pack that doesn't do anything, and a sieve. Cool. Lovely. Let's keep going. Maybe I'll find some aliens. That's a ship. Yep, Crimson Fleet Ghost, which means this place has probably got some Crimson Fleet there. Cool. There we go. Some evil bad guy pirates live here. Look at that. Hello. I'm gonna steal your ship if I can. I should be able to. Fueling station. Yes. So they clearly needed fuel. And so they were like, yo, we need fuel. So now I'm gonna board their ship and murder them all. Hi. Oh, look at that. There you go. The alarm's gone off. That's a sign that I can take the ship. Oh, Xeno Warfare Tech. That's good. So that's contraband. It means that if anywhere knows that you're carrying it, they'll get really mad at you for having it on you. And then they'll confiscate it and you'll have to pay a fine or go to jail. That is the truth about these items. These contraband items, they exist. It's like stuff that was banned post the war. Really cool concept. I'm going to show you how stupid it is in a minute. And you'll get the gist. Because it's both hilarious and just awful. Right, hello. What we got? We've got 2 pirates. Hi, you're the captain. And you're nearly dead. Hi. When they're down, I just generally don't care. Ooh, modified maelstrom. Yours is better than mine. 1 second, let me equip that. There we go, drop this one because I'm not going to use it. Cool, it's got a scope. Oh, it's slower firing. Single fire, that's cool. Oh, yours is better than mine again. This one's a nice legendary, there we go. Lovely. Do I want to use it? Yeah, why not? It's better. Put that on number 1. Thrilling! I have a gun. I aim. I shoot. Is it auto? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Some frames, some crap there, some stuff here. It's apparently stealing, by the way. You'll notice it was stealing. These are pirates, but it was stealing. Don't even get me started. Whew. Anyway, I'm going to sit here, claim the ship to mine. Hooray! Commandeered a new ship. If you land on a gravitop, this ship becomes your home ship. Any quest items get transferred. Ta-da! Brilliant. We're going to exit the ship because this is mine now. My new ship. There we go. Hello. My new ship. I just got a new ship like that. How did I do it, you might ask? I walked. Yep, just walked. Helium 3. Helium 3. Nice. Helium 3. Helium 3. Lovely. Star Romus pack? No. Spacesuit? Great, if I want to look like the Michelin Man. So much of this stuff just don't look good. Anyway, over here we have some more pirates. Hello! Hi! Hello! Who's a little pirate? Oh, I think they're both dead. Yep. Hello! Right, and the pirates are dead. Thrilling. What have we got here? Do I have it? It was just it was a refueling station. That was all it was. Yeah. There might be an entrance somewhere around here. Who knows? Got a door on this piece of shit? Oh, yep, right in front of this rock. Because it's randomly generated! I have no problem with random generation if you acknowledge the problems that come along with it, which is everything feels like no one put any effort in, you know? And no one wants their game to feel like that. Ironically, there's a lot of effort that goes into making randomly generated work, but you've got to give that personal touch and basic logic in, like, let's put the front door in an obvious place. Because there cannot be this like, oh, I'm going to put down a front door on this thing and it's going to go straight into a wall. It's just bad idea. Bad idea. Nobody wants a front door in a wall. I also want to verify these are my bloody opinions. They're not exactly good ideas. So yeah, you can modify the guns. Pretty much exactly the same as Fallout 4, from what I can tell. Yeah. But once again, you don't actually have to, because just like Fallout 4, it's better for you to just pick up the weapons that other people use if you want to spend all your perks on stuff that actually keep you alive. You can totally work through the whole game with just picking up stuff. Like, yes, I can install stuff, but, like, I can make it slightly better ballistic. That's an increase of 5. And I can't put it in 4 times, you know. To a large point, there's no point. Like, I was really upset with this modifying thing. Because I like a lot of concepts of modifying, but it was poorly done. It's not one of my favorite thing, this menu. And maybe it's just me, but I find it really hard to read as well. That might just be me, though. Let's see where this door leads. If there's a wall in front of this door, I'm gonna be upset. But yeah, like, you can see just how this is built. Not my favorite. Anyway, I got a new ship. Let's see. Let's go for a wander over here. Because I need to find some animals to scan. Because being a scientist, this is what my plan is. To play the whole game doing science. Which means, if I'm going to spend 3.5 hours scanning a planet to death because there's no goddamn reason to, that's what I'm doing. There we go, there's one. 38%. We're only slightly close. You're fighting something. Oh, I already scanned you, so I don't care. There's more of you over there. Any more birds? It'd be really good if they thought about each animal like it was an animal, not just something to stumble across. Pack coral bugs. Lovely. Haha! And a tusk frog. Time to run. Hey, tusk frogs. And look, snails. These are new. Oh, I died. Why did I die? Ran out of medkits. I wonder where it saved. Probably on the ship. Probably on the ship. I'm really trying to enjoy this game. Yeah, it was on the ship. God damn it. It's before I even took over the ship. Of course. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going... Wait, it can't be before I took over the ship. Why is it not saying cockpit? It should say What? Hold on. Slowly climb the ladder. No idea. Fuck it. Anyway, I'm gonna go to New Atlantis, and I'm gonna show you why, this whole concept of contraband is just fucking ridiculous. Also, that camera angle is really in the floor. You're not doing yourself any favors right now, game. But we'll put that to one side, we'll ignore it. That does happen. Sometimes camera angles are in the floor. I do feel like if they had multiple camera angles that it could switch between, that would just be a really easy fix. And it would only require like 2 cameras on takeoff. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, this is my new home sheet. Hooray! I have a new ship! Woo! It does ship things. Woo! We're gonna go to New Atlantis, which is, here. There we go. Land. They should scan me for contraband, and should find it. Presumably. So either everyone's gonna shoot me when I get out the ship, or maybe not. I don't know. No.
Need some work done?
No. Okay. Right. Where is all my contraband? What the fuck? I picked up contraband, right? There it is, yeah. See, mech components, stolen artwork. Anyway, so basically, you'll pay like a fine maybe for like 6,000 credits. And these sell, as long as you got enough on you, I wouldn't like risk it with like 1 or 2. But if you had like 6 of these, you're good. Yeah? So you pay the fine, and you end up in the prison, just over there. And the prison has 1 guard, guarding a box that contains everything you've ever stolen. Once you have lockpicked that thing, it basically never gets locked again. Yep. Does not get locked again. I've had this happen in multiple playthroughs. Basically, I just let myself get scanned, hand over the contraband, pay with a fine, or take the jail time. Oh, hello.
I can't believe it.
There's my adoring fan.
You, Captain of the Frontier.
Yes, that's me. Hello.
Then the day is truly blessed. But now that I know it's you, but I changed my routine for 1 day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Agreed. Clearly destiny.
I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about either way. It's such an
honor to meet me. Yeah.
Do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick?
I do indeed.
What am I saying? You're a hero. Of course you do. Lead the way.
Great. Come on, welcome aboard.
You won't be.
Right, so he's just going to live on my ship. That's fine. Bye. I wanted to skip through that because I didn't know he was going to be in here. But this is it. This is where your contraband gets taken. Do you see a guard? I don't see a guard. And so, if you just up your lockpicking to expert, which really isn't that hard because you just have to pick locks all the time, which you do all the time in this game, but the moment your lockpicking hits expert, you lockpick this, you stand here, because the guard has 2 positions. You can stand here, or like here. I don't know, they just wander around. They're fucking useless though, because everything you ever bring is put in this chest. And when it's open, you get dropped off here. Yep. So, if you hand in the contraband, do the time, you spawn here. And the only guard you have to worry about is that fuck. And if you do this, he basically can't see you. You just stand, like, here, or wait for him to move, or turn around. There you go, he's moving. Bye. Bye. And he's gone. And then you lockpick this, and you get all your contraband back, and you go and sell it. It's effectively just paying like a small smuggler's tax. That's like how it functions. It seems really weird to me, though, that is the prison. Like, I feel like it should be harder for you to get than just one chest in the middle of nowhere. But hey, who am I to argue? Anyway, I found this stuff on the planet, and because obviously I didn't spend time in space, and I just went straight back to New Atlantis, did a nice suborbital flight, I will head down to the slums, because there's slums under the city, because you can't have a nice city in a Bethesda game without some poor people dying. Here we go, called The Well. What a lovely name. And I'll go and sell this, because obviously contraband, oh, it's dangerous. It's not really. That's the thing. You just go to the trade port, trade authority. There they go. You can't do it at their terminals because the terminals are robots. Just right past these lovely armed guards. Hello.
I think I got them.
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games.
This is all related to a quest.
What'll it be?
Anyway, I just want to trade. I'm just looking
Then
around.
my disclaimer doesn't apply. Please.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What you got for sale?
Of course, of course.
We could carry on with a quest, but right now we're not going to bother. We're going to go straight into resources. No, we're not. We're going to go straight into Misk. Samson's art. I'm on buy, that's why. There we go. Sell that, sell that, sell that. What do you know? I'm now at 20 grand. Money isn't hard to come by in this game, and you saw how easy it was to get resources. And I spent all that time out there getting bloody, what was it, frogs and scanning them. And my benefit is this. 9 toxin, 5 sealant. You know, I didn't even do any mining, I should have. And actually, if I spend just 9,000 of these credits, I can get 20 times as much shit as this. Which is why I'm very confused, as you can probably guess. But yeah, so, that's where I'm going to end my first stream on Starfield. I might do another one. I might not. I want to like this game. That's the really heartbreaking thing. I really want to like this game. But it is very, very hard to like a game with so many little problems. I can't walk and look past them, which kind of gets on my nerves because I don't want I don't want to pay attention to all these things and be like, well, that could be better, that could be better, that could be better.
Everyone's welcome.
But it doesn't do anything really well, I've found. And I think that's sort of the annoying thing. There's nothing I can go, oh, this is amazing, I love this. It's like, I like this, but and that but just lives with me. Anyway, I'm going to carry on trying to be a scientist in these games. Even though I always end up as just a generic trader. Because it is just easier to buy things in these games. It does have some good quests. I don't deny this. There are about 5 really good quest lines in the entire game. And there may be some more, but they're not obvious ones. Like, you can follow the UC faction, that's a really good quest line. You can follow Freestar, that's a really good faction quest line. There's a Crimson Fleet quest line you can do. There's a UC Vanguard quest line you can do. All of them are really good. And I'll hopefully show a bunch of them off on this playthrough. But, yeah. That's where I'm going to leave it now. I both like and dislike the game, but I'm going to try and talk about what I like and dislike less the more I stream it. That's the plan. I'm going to try and get more immersed in my character. But we'll see. We'll see.
just that there should be more.
So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Much love from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.